I just... Okay. Narrator, do not let the name Raiders fool you. They were not mere brigands or adventurers, only interested in glory and gold. They believed in a higher calling, an idea of honor and courage. These values were the legacy of their mentor, Owen, the raider himself, and a veteran of battle, Hammerfall. In a way, it was also their mentor who had led them to Asian Peninsula. He had been son of Cothrell, and before his tragic death, he had asked his students to bring his ashes to the city of his birth, to be buried next to his ancestors. To honor their master's wish, they boarded the first ship willing to take him to the west. As they embarked in the small, peaceful harbor of the Sporgo by the sea, they could not suspect how far the journey would take them. Interesting. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, it's so weird. Yeah, just like the first 4 or 5 Might and Magic, it moves like, even in the open world, it moves with the style of the arrows. Whereas the later Might and Magics, you had free movement moving around in all 8 directions. But in this one, it's grid based. When you move, it's always as if you're moving on a grid whenever you move. See how it like stutters moving along? Yeah. That's an interesting choice. 12 gets rid of that. Okay. Sip. There we go. Just gotta hide that FPS. FPS isn't great. Gossip from Knight. Duchess Irina has many contacts in the Lotus Empire. They even consider her to be one of her own, since her rise to power has opened routes with the Nagas and free cities. Every time commences flourishing under rule, but one would suspect so is privacy. The free city of Foster's Reach in particular has become a private haven. The Duchess has strengthened their navy to protect the Witcher ships. And as a result, many knights embrace the life of a privateer. So I can travel if I want to. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what we got. That's my points. Oh, it's similar like the first ones, but also has a little bit of Heroes and Might and Magic based in, where they combine tactics style with it, where when it's the hero's turn, you can choose to attack, do a ranged attack, or defend. Because in the last couple, you didn't get a chance to defend. A lot more potions. She starts off with Entangle. Oh, this does decent amount of damage. Oh wow, she got less spells. Firebolt, Gust of Wind. Pushes them back, that's nice. Protects the party from the next 21 damage. Ooh. Blend the party in shadows. An armor of each enemy within range is sundered. Ooh, that'll come in very handy. So free mage seems like a warlock from WoW, like a debuffer. Okay. Well, looks like I can get party side members. What's that do? That's the map. I'm assuming we're here. Cool. Chat windows. That's night and day. That's those. These are my inventory. Oh, start off with 2 crossbows. That's weird. Some blessings, some tokens. Which crossbow is better? 5 to 6 damage. Oh, the only downside is the damage isn't done D&D style. It's more streamlined. Just fine. It's a little bit easier to understand for those who aren't familiar with D&D mechanics. All of my Magic games so far have been more D&D inspired with their mechanics and damage values and stuff like that, like 5D damage or whatnot. Crit, same exact thing. Bow. Why did he get a bow? Give it to her. Hey. Say, give it to her. Oh, and this is his party inventory. Interesting. Is that really? Yeah, it is. Okay. I like that a lot. That's new. In all the games so far, each hero has their own inventory. So if one hero's inventory is filled up, you would have to trade items to the other guys, or the other heroes would have to pick up the items. But I'm actually glad it's like this, because it means it's less of a hassle. You don't have to be like, alright, which one of my heroes had picked up that scroll or artifact from earlier. It makes it a little bit easier. And it looks like the potions you just take from the party inventory. That's cool. That would come in handy. That's also nice. You already have a bow, Crypto. You're 48, 48. So you don't need it. Okay. What about you? You have... Oh wow, he's dual wielding. Even though he doesn't get dual wield. But you could use a bow. And you... give you a crossbow. What's that? Oh, a wand. Is that melee attack or is that ranged? Well, the crossbow does more damage right now. I want to have her switch to those. Save that big potion. Alright, cool. And you can rest as long as you have food. There's my monies. Stats. Okay. Combat. Right. This is your journal. Oh, this is a spell book. She gets several skills. I wonder if you can cast directly from the spell book. Because normally in the previous games you pull up your spell book and you summon spells from there. But in this one, I wonder if you have to have that on the hotkey. In order to use it. There's the skills themselves. Right. Okay. Challenge. From a melee attack on a target, enemy target must attack you during this next turn. Ooh, that'll come in handy. I like that a lot. Useful for keeping the other party members alive. Entangle. Right. What does this dude get? He gets nothing. She gets a lot. Okay. Cool, cool. And then of course this keeps track of all your quests, your bestiary. Ooh, I like that. Most of the Might and Magic games never kept track of bestiary, so you can resort to this if you want to know weaknesses and health of certain enemies. Lore, as in with all Might and Magic games, it keeps tracks of lore for you, so if you're trying to remember or hints for a quest or whatever, you can resort to that. Alright, cool. Before I start, I'm going to save. Actually, first I'm going to slow the music just a bit. Okay. Apply. We're going to save. Enter name. Just I'll save one. Okay, cool. Okay, so before we begin, oh, I didn't say my name. That's weird. Yeah, whatever. Before we begin, the graphics in FPS play is great. The graphics are really nice, and the FPS is really good. But the FPS will seem slow, but that's only because recording in fraps just ruins the game's FPS. It is an early access build, so it's possible it's just not optimized for it. And for the graphics, again, because I'm recording, I turned down the graphics because I wanted to, well, you know, have decent FPS recording. The other thing I just noticed is it's not exactly open world because your party, there's no jump button, is there? Input, move, interact. Yeah, the other downside is because it's more like the first couple of my magics. There's no jump button, and you can't. It's not completely open world. Because in the last couple of games, you can move. You can go anywhere you want and jump onto anywhere you want. Meaning, I could go into this water and swim in it if I wanted to. I could climb on top of a building if I wanted to. But in this one, you move along a grid, so you can only move wherever there's pathing available to you. So that's the downside, but hey, we'll see how it plays out later on. The other warning I want to give you is for those who have never played Might and Magic, it is an FPS RPG party-based game. Like, either takes place in turns or real time, depending on the game you play. It's like it's basically a dungeon crawler, only an FPS style. I don't know how else to describe it, but at first there's gonna be a lot of talking because, you know, exploring the town, seeing where my quests are, and seeing where the first dungeon is. So heads up, there won't be action at first. I'll skim through the dialogue, and you can read the dialogue if you really want to. But just fair warning, there's not gonna be any combat until I actually get a quest to. As with all RPGs, if you ever played one, you would know that you have to get your feet, before you can get your feet wet, you have to establish yourself. So just fair warning. Dunstans, what does this dude want? Ah, new faces, very good. I suppose you arrived with the running tide, with the boat from the east. Welcome to Sproggle by the sea. You're raiders, are you not? Adventurers. And you are? Oh, how rude of me. My name is Dunstan. I too used to be a raider, but I am retired. Which is something you hear a lot here. Alright, if my first feedback for developers is I say change the spelling of this town so I can pronounce it better. I'm not gonna. It's totally not my fault that I can't speak and don't know how to pronounce things. I think you guys just need to. I think that's a bug. Spelling error. Make it something I can pronounce. Stupid fantasy names. Sparkle is the kind of. So forgive me if I butcher this. By the way, I'm not great at pronouncing things. Sparkle is the kind of utterly boring and sunny place where heroes go to spend their old days when they become tired of endless warring and adventuring. We need to go to her hall. Oh, I guess news of the current situation hasn't reached the rest of the world yet. Nobody is going in or out of Korthal. My friends, I know from a well-informed source that rebels have taken over the city. They have sealed its gates and closed the harbor while they establish a new government. Alright, well, is there any work? Oh, yes. They kept the quest symbol. Quest noise prompt. That's an old school sound right there. Looking to earn some gold and make a name for yourself? Ah, go kill some rats in the cellar. What? No, you should go to the town garrison and ask for Captain Maximus. I heard he was looking for a muscle for hire. But I keep forgetting you're new here. Do you want me to show you around? Yeah, sure, why not? Destin join your party. Cool. Alright, I'll walk with you for a little while. When we come near an interesting place, I'll tell you about it. NPCs can be employed to accompany the party in order to provide individual services. Others may want to join your party for the duration of a certain quest. You may only have a max of 2 companions. But you can fire a hiring in order to have a quest NPC to join you. Can I see his stats? Yes? Nothing. Oh, I was hoping to steal inventory from him. Oh, I can freely look around with the right click. And again, it's gonna look weird because I had to lower the graphics for the recording, but I assure you the actual game, I've looked at them with the graphics full on, and it definitely looks pretty. It reminds me sort of like a cross between graphics from Heroes of Might and Magic 5 and 6. It's got that kind of style. Okay. Can I talk to this dog? Nope. Although the only my complaint is that there's not free movement. Is there not free movement? I'm pretty sure there's not. Yeah, there's not. That's why I'm more of a fan of the later Might and Magics, because of the free movement. Was this one you can only move in these 6 directions, which is gonna take some getting used to. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright, well, what's over here? Does it lead out of town? Although I'm sad there's no barrels to increase your stats like in previous games. What's up, dude? Who goes there? Identify yourself, raiders, hey? Yeah. Currently investigating the disappearance of several citizens. Nobody leaves the town until we find out what happens to them. If you have complaints, take it up with Maximus. Okay. Let's see. We go that way. I think we want to explore the... What's that thing? Take book. Can I have her take the book? Party collected the book of the history. Oh, so for those people who like the lore of these games, you can read it for lore. Yeah. I won't read it all because that'd just be silly. Read it in my own time. Let's see. Okay. Oh. You don't see many dwarfs so far south. I'm a dwarf, excuse me. Apparently longbeards used to have an outpost in the mountains just north of here, so some of them lived in the peninsula. I'm not sure it's Thormon's story enough, though. In any case, he has a pretty good armor. You better have a look at his work if you continue before you hit the road. Okay. Hey, Hunter. Well, hello there. Welcome to my humble shop. You're looking for armor shield? Heavy armor expert. Ooh, training. It's not skilled enough to reach it yet. Oh, okay. I don't need to repair. Gossip. Ooch, I can't tell you how much it pleases me to meet members of my kin here. Oh, that's cool. He reacted to me being a dwarf. There are not many dwarfs in the Aegean Peninsula. The ones you meet in Sea Haven or Crothar probably used to live in the southern outpost of Sigurd before it was abandoned a couple of centuries ago. Me, I'm a strong man, born and raised in Grimham. I've been crafting armor since I was a wee boy. It's always an honor to receive a proud member of the Grimstill clan in my humble shop. I hope you find my armor and shield to your liking. No one, Ashken, can judge my work better than you. Symbol. Oh, cool. I wonder if they give me a discount. Me armor, heavy armor, shields, helmets. So these are an armor dude. Now the downside is there's no. I can't see what I'm wearing. In previous games, you can see what you're wearing. This is all expensive. Oof. There's a grain. Oh. Let's save my money. Back. Leave. Cool. That's cool, you reacted to my race. Previous games didn't really do that.